It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Buffalo Bills. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Jordan Poyer.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Oh, my gosh.
And all the way in
What the
for
hell was that?
touchdown. Mark Ingram, 64 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Justin Tucker.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce. He will start here at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Singletary, the ball
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Now Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen going deep for Diggs. He's got it at the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 61 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Tyler Bass, the kicker.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick to that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This time Jackson will throw it. Rolling to his left. Pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Ingram. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 55 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them? Great tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
Throwing on first down is Allen. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
First down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
7-yard line.
First down and more for Jackson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. Now Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a first down here. It's Hill. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. He was a gain of 3, second down. Balled at the 26, second and 7. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
On the keeper.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Here's Jackson. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 54 yards away. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement, So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now this throw caught left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. First Allen off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And we're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
And I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Operating from the red zone now, Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
First and goal.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Allen now on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. But they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Now this time, Allen will throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Tyler Kroft there to make the grab. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Bills 21, Ravens 17. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Micah Hyde comes flying in from safety for the sack. Well, they brought the lead into this third quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring, because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And now he'll tuck it and run. And not much room there as he'll get it up only to about the 21. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's got Snead. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
The 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go that time. 21. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it, because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He's going deep for Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Bills 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty? When you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
And much yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to fire one deep over them, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 11 yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Marquise Brown is not that
easy
good.
to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside in 2 minutes. I think you can breathe.
Need to downgrade his ass. How many touchdowns he got this year? 1?
You got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything
Just
cheap
because
and
he got
easy.
some speed.
That could put you in some jeopardy.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Trey couldn't get 1 knockout on
And
those
that
deep
one
passes.
will bounce out
That's
of the back
crazy.
of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Good game, man. I don't know if you're listening to what I'm saying or anything, but good game. You played well. You deserve this one.
Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
and he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Flush to his right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, That throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Allen to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Yannick Ngakoue.
Man.
So my son is a very heavy sleeper. Doesn't like to get out of bed. So in order to help him, bought him this sonic boom. It's supposed to be one of the best alarm clocks, extremely loud. Even has a bed shaker to wake you up. But that's still not enough. He still oversleeps, still gets grounded. So I went to Harbor Freight, purchased an air horn on Amazon, 12-volt, 40-amp inverter. Hooked it all up, used it for the first time today, and needless to say, he gets up with his alarm. Gotta get both classes. Yeah, but make sure it's in focus. Yeah, there you go.
It's your boy Shaka360 from Nuts.com. Here we go with a new video. Today I'm going to go ahead and teach you guys the glitchiest run with the quarterback that you can do with Lamar Jackson, or you can do with any other quarterback that's quick, fast. Like if you're in mud, you can use Michael Vick and have a dual combo with those 2 quarterbacks, or use other quarterbacks with escape artists and that are fast. But definitely if you're in regs, you want to go ahead and try this with Lamar Jackson because he's the fastest quarterback in the game, probably faster than 90% of the players in the game. But anyways, before we continue, we do have subscriber of the day. It's gonna be Krypton. Congratulations, you are subscribed to a glitch. Okay, this is a glitch. And leave, but okay, this is a glitch, guys. So before we continue on the video, I don't want any complaints. I don't want to hear that this is glitchy, etc. Quit the video and leave, but what's up with the light? All right, do not tell anybody about this. This is just for us. This is gonna be our glitch, so that they won't patch it. Just keep it to ourselves. But this is a nice little glitch. Leave if you don't like glitches. Just giving you guys a warning. Giving you guys 3 warnings already. So what we want to do here is a gun flex Y-off. This is the spread offensive playbook. Spread offensive playbook, and we're gonna use the motion counter play, which is here at the bottom, and we're gonna go ahead and flip it. Okay? We're gonna come out in the play flipped. I don't know if I already flipped it. Let me try it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and come out again in the offensive play here, which is going to be the flex Y off. This is going to be the motion counter, and I'm going to flip it. There we go. I'm going to pick the play. It's going to come out in regular 4-3. Okay, what's going to happen is going to give a crazy speed burst to Lamar Jackson, which is already fast. Just give him like basically a head start and a speed burst to get through the defenders here. I think, check this out. So let's motion the ball. This becomes like, yow, long. I let the animation take over, so I'm just gonna take off here. I'm just gonna press hold turbo and just take off. Okay, look at that. It just take off, and it's gonna be really hard to contain that in the game. Okay, so just hold turbo and leave. Okay, so I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go hold turbo, and I'm just gonna take off, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to the outside, and I could just do whatever I want. It's better than the last year's QB Blast. Okay, because this gives you a crazy speed burst, guys. Look at this. Hike the ball, just go and take off, hit a turbo, and you can just run, do whatever you want, and it's crazy. It only works to the right side though. I did see some people doing it to the left, so I didn't try it to the left. But maybe I'm gonna try to the left right now, see what happens. So you see, I could just take off. He just really takes off quick, and this is really good advantage play. Let me try it to the left, see what happens. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna hold turbo, and I'll hold to the left. I'm gonna leave over here. Yeah, you could go to the left. Okay, it's just weird camera angle. I guess I gotta need more space. This is the first time I practice this. Going to the left. Let me try it again to the left side. Again, you have to come out of this play flip though for it to work. Come out of this play flip. I'm gonna go to the left side this time. Just hold turbo and just leave. It kind of got stuck there with the running back. I think it just works better with it on the right side, to be honest. Okay, so the play has to be flipped. And to the right side, just hold turbo. You get the extra blocker there. Running back's out the way now. You can just take off. It's really nice right here. Really hard to defend, guys. It's glitchy, man. So with that said, hook us up with 200 likes in the video. Not letting anybody know about this. And if you already watched this and you got caught on the glitch, too bad, guys. It's and flipping. Okay?
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
Oh, my gosh.
And off he goes.
I love you, Saquon, but
20,
what is that?
10, touchdown, Giants.
It's like you just can't tackle anywhere animation. What the fuck?
78 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Bills nothing. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Big Leonard Williams, the one who came in and got him.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the Bills.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. He decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a
couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. They'll run on first down with Moss. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He's brought down.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. And now they'll throw with Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And that does start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Wow.
Traffic, and
He's not near that.
Picked off at the 38. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
That's crazy with the Mohawk sometimes.
Defensively, your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Sack.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now Jones. That's complete to Gallman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Barkley. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Not a bad start for him. 2 drives for the offense, 2 rushing TDs.
Almost like he's in the percussion section in the band, isn't it? Got a little oomph, right? Got a little crash, got a little bang. He's got it all as he gets to the end zone. 2nd rushing touchdown, as you noted, on 2 drives. He's off to a terrific start.
Okay, you ready? Wait for it. But here's Smith to return it. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. He hits Beasley right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Singletary, a 1st down and more. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
6-yard line. A 3-yard.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 36, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 yards on the play, first down. They'll run on first down. It's Moss, and he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
Carry for Buffalo.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
going with Moss on the ground.
10-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Ball carrier. Touchdown.
14 yards. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive
Yo,
side
if you're trying to talk, you gotta send me a message because nothing comes through my speakers this year. So I don't know why, but people can hear me, but I can't hear anybody. So if you want to say something, you gotta send me a message.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On first down, Barkley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And 4 at the 40-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Voodoo ass run commit.
Touchdown, New York.
It's crazy. Crazy how bad it is.
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Throwing Jones. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that
He's in the pocket for 8 years, too. Wow. Come on, pass rush.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
15 more yards there and quickly another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking for
bad
Diggs,
throw,
and it's
man.
intercepted.
Trying to get a TD.
Picked off at the 17. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Giants take over.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. On third down, Barkley. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's...
What a terrible throw.
For the 3rd time. Picked by Julian Love. And a terrific return as he...
Good game, man. I wish I could have thrown the ball to the right people. What the fuck? Man, that was doo-doo.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lambeau. And he returns this to the 22.
Urban on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Rodgers going to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
2nd and 5. At the Bills' 22.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. Introduced himself with authority on that play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side.
Complete.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
First down, Buffalo.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
Sack him back at the 42.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Out of the backfield, it's T.J. Yeldon.
Allen's pass.
7 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And it's
Third Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
T.J. Yeldon.
A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
And the Bills first down.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Stepping up, he'll try and run. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run. Here's Moss. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit Pater, but they're going to go for it. To the air, Allen. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
inside by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play. First down. They're going to blitz. Likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And it's complete to Adams. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Trying to lay one up deep. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take
likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
A gain of 12.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First carry here for Taiwan Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
On second and 12, Allen.
And he'll get this underneath to Singletary.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Singletary. It's a gain of 11. And it's third.
Allen off the play fake. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Allen from the gun on third down. And he's able to find Diggs. That third down conversion good for 23.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Now second and 11 from the 32.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on third and 12. he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Moss. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
2nd and goal from the 1. Allen taking it himself. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Allen now on the sneak. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again. Rodgers. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun. Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man on the right
what's up, Dade?
That's Adams. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
7-yard line.
That is caught at the 7. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
26 more
A
yards.
good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Jason Crosby.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he knocks it through.
Devontae Adams is too good.
At 7.
I got Tre'Davious way down, and I'm shading outside, and he's still beating him on the corner.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
All of a sudden, I was on my center.
A little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. To throw is Allen. Going deep for Diggs.
Wow, we just lost like 8 people. That's BS, but I'll take it.
For the Bills on 3rd down, and even 40 yards. Well, they had held him pretty well in check, but if you recall back in the first quarter, you said they needed to avoid the big play. He finally gets loose.
And the thing about it, it doesn't have to be a bunch of big plays. Sometimes one big play can be enough. That's why it's tough to deal with a guy like that.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Touchdown.
Well, any thoughts about overtime? And ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now.
Packers 7. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. One possession game.
Yeah, it was.
Very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going.
That might be the craziest moss I've had all year.
You can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Trying to improvise. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Rodgers has done it before, but he won't get the
I'm going to have to,
here.
man.
Game is over.
That shit was insane.
But Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one.
I only threw one incomplete pass the whole game.
Hail Mary, they just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't.
I thought I had a step on him when I sent him up the field.
Someone is not.
I can't fit square there. He's got him underneath. He had triangle manned up. So he was playing cover 2 when he manned up the blitzer on the 3-3-5 on the running back. I can't get it to circle. Maybe if I pass it up, I can get it to circle. I don't trust Josh Allen. I put him on a curl, thought maybe I wouldn't have that zone there. I playmakered him up the field, thought maybe I'd have a step. I really didn't. Like making Odell Beckham Jr. cry, it's 3 guys there. Wow. They give you that, they don't give you some shit that you should have. Like, I shouldn't have that catch. Look at it. And at the end of the play, look how many Packers are on him. He's laying on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the end of the play, there's 6 Packers over top of him. Almost 7 there at the end. Man, I got one more win than him. I got 2 more losses, though. That's what the rank goes. Shit, I'm getting hungry already. Dang, yo, that shit was crazy. haven't had one home game yet.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And I gotta figure out, do I gotta YouTube how to get a home game on online head-to-head? This is it's my fourth road game in a row tonight.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Singletary with his first carry of the game. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
2nd and 10 at the Niners' 27-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They run here with Singletary. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Three yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Singletary. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Tackle made.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from...
It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 75 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
4 to point after.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this, where that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. On play action, Allen.
Oh my God.
Looking
Come on,
for Giggs,
man.
and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, 27 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Niners 14, Bills 3.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run with a rookie from Utah. This is Zach Moss. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 49ers, 29-yard line.
Now Allen going to give it to Moss. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
TJ Yeldon the ball.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Buffalo.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
2nd and 8.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop it.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Allen. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Beasley. Touchdown.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Until that late score here in the 2nd quarter, they only have the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier. It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
They'll run here with Moss.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
At the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the play.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. And a flag comes in as that one falls in.
Doesn't say timeout. What the fuck is all
Let's
that?
see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 27, Allen.
Quick slant to Brown.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen On target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Tyler Bass.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. There he goes, right side.
That's ridiculous. They just don't want to tackle him. He was hurt. He broke an arm tackle doing nothing. I couldn't tell what animation that was.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and inches.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Tackle made.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
3 on the play. And the Bills first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And this is caught at the 20.
Greatest show
And
on
he
earth,
is
baby.
into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Complete to number
Stephon
15.
Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sends his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He's brought down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mostert. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Jesus, man.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he's
Come on. He drags 4 people in the end zone.
The final seconds. Forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this. This is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
3-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs finding the end zone on the game's final play. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Now Allen. That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
49ers 31.
Yeah, he's mad there. He just blew that game. He just needed to play over the top. I don't know, he got greedy. He's sending 4 people. Actually, he did play 2 deep safeties. But, I mean, he really just needs... know he's mad. He should have had that victory. He should have had it. I still didn't have a home game. How do I get a freaking home game? Oh, man.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Buffalo Bills.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I have like 6 road games today. What the fuck?
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Gain of 23 yards.
23 yards on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Second and 11. Here's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. He pitches it out. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Eagles. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. 4-yard line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
after 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that's incomplete.
Wentz's pass thrown away and incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Shotgun now for Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Into the red zone. Wentz. Open man completes it to Butler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I think this one comes under the heading of sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because you and I both know coaches go crazy seeing their quarterbacks roll out, in this case to the right side, and try and throw back into the middle of the field. He got away with one there.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8.
Wins to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Refute, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball through, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down with Moss. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Taken down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
On the play.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 3. And the Bills first down.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
First down, Bills.
As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On first down, Allen. Buying time to his left. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Kroft as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bills 14, Eagles 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Man open. It's Goodwin. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
25-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, get high and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles fly. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, it's Wentz. He'll get this one to his tight end. That's Jason Kroon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way in. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bills have recovered. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
A gain of 5.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first.
Complete to Stephon.
Called out a very strong gain of 24. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Allen now looks to throw. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side.
Complete.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Bills.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 14-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Bills 21, Eagles 10. Tyler Bass to kick.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From midfield, here's Wentz. That's caught. And again, it's Goodwin. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
2nd and 10.
Now Wentz bringing it in. Jackson left side.
Wentz's pass.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Eluding the pressure right. This ball complete to Rager. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Eagle pass.
Did he just tell him the second?
It's a first down.
I don't think I've seen that yet.
Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab. And the Eagles are back within a score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Right back to Moss. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they will take a knee here. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal?
is pretty cute, if I'm allowed to toot your horn there. Toot toot. It's pretty cute, if I'm allowed to toot your horn there. Toot toot. $199. I'm stuck on $199. Alright, let's see if I can get what's up, C-Game? What's going on, man? One win away from 200 here. I haven't got a home game all night. Been playing for 3 hours. Just beat the guy ranked 69. One, two, 3, 4, 5. I'm doing all right, man. I can't complain. You know, you got to keep on keeping on in life. You know, things. You got to look at the bright side of life. It's not easy to do sometimes, especially depending on what circumstances you're dealing with. But you got to wake up every day and say, you know what? I'm fortunate that I woke up today, because some people aren't. So I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games this afternoon after I got out of work in the last 3 hours, and they've all been road games. So that's kind of very strange if it's all random. How you been, C-Game? What's going on with you? What's new? Sometimes your posts have me cracking up on Facebook.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle. Yeah, sometimes it's all you can do, man, you know. Go to work. You try to live your life, make yourself happy. That's a lot. That's a big thing for some people. Some people don't know how to make themselves happy, and they rely on other people. So you gotta do what makes you happy. Obviously, unless that's like using heroin or some shit where it's gonna kill you pretty quickly. If you can do what makes you happy within reason. Yeah, things turn around too, you know, you gotta have that right mentality, so. I've played this guy before, I think. Thugs are bad, okay? At the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I remember this guy's name. I'm not sure why.
And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
I can't remember. Sometimes I can't even remember if I washed my armpit in the shower, man. I'm like, damn, did I wash that armpit? And then I gotta go back and wash the pit again.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Let alone remember who I'm playing and shit.
Let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Let's see. Plus, it's always hard to judge somebody who uses the Chiefs because they're so overpowered.
This is 3rd down and 6. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That third down conversion good for 23.
First down, Bills.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47.
Yeah, it don't take a lot.
He'll find Diggs once more.
Oh, man.
A gain of 6 there on first. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Yeah, it's tough defending the Chiefs. That's what makes it so hard playing them.
Allen to throw once more. Going deep for Diggs. And gonna be incomplete.
They never give you that.
Good effort there, trying to take
I shouldn't have done that, because they never give you that. There's no point in throwing it up. Although, I played a game earlier today, and I mossed some guy in like, it was like quadruple coverage almost. It should have never happened.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a 1st down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach.
Come on, block him. You're just standing there.
Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, it is.
Second and long. It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence.
They need to redo that. I don't know if they will, though, but
that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th.
We're going for it.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And that's caught by Beasley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Operating from the red zone now, Allen. And this
I just squeezed that in there in front of that defender.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Yeah, it's a little interesting play I got there. It's a read option.
Now the extra point.
Read option wide receiver screen there. So I almost that's one of the more difficult reads I have to make, because I have to read the end and I have to read the pitch man. So I'm reading the read guy and I'm reading the pitch guy. So if they're both coming at me, I'll dump it off to that guy. If the defensive end stands up, you hand it off. If the defensive end crashes down but the pitch guy stays by the receiver, then you run it with the quarterback. So it's got 3 options, so you really have to It's good because it puts pressure on the defense. That's a hard play to stop, I guess, but it's also a hard play to read, especially when you don't have like a Lamar Jackson to run it with.
4 yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27.
He'll drop to throw.
And they get him down.
Oh my gosh.
He takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
17 yards on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. After one,
I fucked that up.
7-0 on EA Sports.
Should have been a sack.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted for Hill. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
I thought he was going to come pick that off, but he didn't know he was going to get blocked.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A very solid gain of 27. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play.
He's getting a little mad at this RPO.
Throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. The receivers love it.
See when he switches his defense too here.
Allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Flush to his right. And he's got some space here.
Oh, I gotta not take that hit. That could have been a fumble.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Moss. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he is met quickly in the...
I knew that wasn't going to work, so I didn't want to hike it.
Folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tano Passanio in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Ran into that sack. He was playing QB contained. 4th and 18, you gotta take the field goal.
When halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Man, that was my chance to go for 2 scores. Well, I'm still up 2 scores, but 2 touchdowns.
Off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away.
On 4th and 18, for sure.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Freaking Tyreek.
Hill on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Oh my
It's taken in by Hill.
I was right there.
He might go all the way. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Oh.
And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me
He's
one
going
time that
for
they
it.
designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is. He had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to...
Really? My linebacker can't knock that out of a wide receiver's hands? Huh. I mean, I get it if he burns him and he's open, but my linebacker is stronger. You should be able to knock that out of the receiver's hands when it's a contested catch.
Here's Smith to return it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Out of the backfield, it's T.J. Yeldon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Oh my gosh, I have him wide open.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
I shouldn't have thrown that there.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Man.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting
Had at least 3 points.
and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And this is going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is right down Broadway.
Weird score, 13-8.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
But I knew he got ball at half, that's why I threw that one up.
Quarter number 3, and they trail here.
1 TD, and he's got the lead.
On EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Unbunch quads.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Oh, got stuck on my own guy.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Oh, fighting off the defender and shedding his way forward. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
Now what I really got to do here is if I throw a pick, that's bad. If I get a field goal, he's got to score a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie me. Yeah, that worked out pretty good.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He may try and run for this.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
On first down, Moss. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, it's exactly what you're looking for.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen.
And the Bills will extend their lead.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running to daylight.
It's a weird score. I mean, I'm up 11.
That's totally fine.
If I get the 2-point conversion, I'm up 13. If I don't get it, I'm still up 11. But 11 is a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. We'll go up 12.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Bills 20.
If I do, it's over.
8.
So now pretty much the field goal's out of the equation for him. He wouldn't even kick a field goal.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So that's what that extra point does. It takes the field goal away. Now he needs touchdowns. 2 TDs. What's the point of kicking a field goal right now if you're him at all? You can't kick the field goal this drive.
At the 25.
I'm glad I went for the extra point. That's why you make it a 12-point game, not an 11-point game, because he literally kicks a field goal here for nothing.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Yeah.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. On the give, this is Singletary. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
And it's 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And now here's a deep
catch,
shot
Diggs.
that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Oh, good move. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
By the wide receiver.
Charvarius Ward there to make the stop. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
7-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Same bounce.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Moss. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Good game, man. Yeah, let's go see. Ew. 1,085. I don't know about that. I mean, that was kind of. Look at his average points against are 21, and his average points for are 17. So on average, he loses his games by 4 points. That's the average game for him. I mean, at least mine is higher than you want your points for to be above your points against. Woo. And you know that does get skewed a lot because a lot of games you start losing. Like if you lose by a couple touchdowns, you exit the game. So then obviously that goes in the final score. And sometimes when you win, it's close. You know, the opponent doesn't want to quit or whatever if it's a close game. But man, that's not a good sign for him at all. Ooh, his turnover differential's awful too, 0.66. So he gives the ball away 1.55 times a game and only takes it away 1.03. Yikes. Mine is exactly the same. If mine was better, out of those 143 losses, I'd probably be able to move it. I would say genuinely at least 20 of them. That's usually not me either. I usually don't throw a lot of picks, but this year I've done more interceptions. So I'm not sure exactly why that is. Maybe I'm taking more risks. Oh, he only uses the Chiefs too. Ouch. Yeah, average final score differential negative 3.94. Yikes. Alright, well that does it for me tonight. Maybe I'll play a couple games tomorrow morning before I go to work. Hopefully play a couple tomorrow night during Thursday Night Football. Alright, C-Game. We'll see you later, man. Take it easy. Thanks for checking out the stream.